Still Colors family. What you saying? How you guys doing? You guys doing good? You feel me? Hold tight, everyone in the UK. As I'm sure you know, the streets are opening up soon. So, hopefully we get some more shows that we can review and go into. But I'm with two of the most prestigious members of Still Colors, Kevin and Henry. And H.
Well.
There we go. H, what are we going to be talking about today? What's the topic?
Yeah, so as we know, the Brits Awards was yesterday, and before the award show happened, we made a few predictions. If you haven't checked out that video, check it out right now. So we're just going to be going through those predictions and seeing how many we got right.
So where do you want to start? What do you think? Where's best to start?
Okay, so do you know what? Let's start with, because the females kind of ran the show yesterday. So let's start with them. Female solo artists. Just to remind everyone who was nominated. We had I Love Box, Celeste, Dua Lipa, Jessie Ware, and Leanne LeHavis. And obviously, as you guys know already, Dua Lipa won it. And I think in our previous video, we all predicted that Dua Lipa would win that award. So obviously, no surprise there. But yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts, Jay? Was she a worthy winner?
Well deserved, man. Well deserved. She had a monster year, still doing numbers on the charts, killing it on TikTok. Amazing artist. I enjoyed her performance as well, very well. Bro, like when a deserving artist gets a deserving award, you can't really say much, can you?
No, real talk. So how about you, Kit?
Yeah, no, everything that Jay say, I echo in it, fam. Like she deserves it, innit? And yeah, from the nominees, I think other people also did make a good album. You were talking about the Diana the Harvest project as well, which is good as well. But in terms of like the presence that she had that year as well, yeah, she deserves to win it. So shout out to her for winning that.
I echo you, man. Sentiments, man. I mean, you couldn't really look past Dua Lipa, even though there were some good female artists nominated as well, like Celeste and then Leanne LeHavis. But yeah, when it comes to Dua Lipa, I think like she killed it last year. So yeah, she's a worthy winner, man, for real. Let's go to let's stick with the females.
Go to the females. We love you.
The females. So yeah, international female artists. Yeah. So again, just to remind everyone who was nominated in that category: Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, Cardi B, Miley Cyrus, and Taylor Swift. And yeah, Billie Eilish kind of took the crown.
Wait, hold on. Miley Cyrus was nominated.
Yeah, Miley. Bro,
I think she had an album out last year or something. She had singles, I think.
Was that mad?
But it was weird.
Yeah, I don't even know how she was nominated. I can't even like.
Who did we all pick? We picked.
Yeah, so
it was different.
It was different. So me and you picked Taylor Swift, and then they picked Ariana Grande. So none of us got that right.
It was Billy that one.
But yeah, I mean, we were just talking off camera, and we all kind of we were surprised that Billie Eilish got the award because not to say that she's not a great artist, if you've seen one of our previous videos, we just reviewed one of her songs. Like we really fuck with Billie Eilish, but she didn't really do anything like last year. Like I know she had a couple singles or maybe just one single, but like the likes of Ariana Grande, Cardi B, Taylor Swift, they were active last year. So we thought that it would go to one of them. So we were kind of surprised that it went to Billie Eilish. But yeah, what do you make of that, Jay? I see you shaking your head.
Fam, do you know sometimes you want to sit people down and say, what's going on here? What was the thinking behind this?
Yeah,
because like we said, bruv, we're all fans of her. Don't get it twisted. We are fans of Billie Eilish. But what was the thinking? Like, I could literally say, apart from Miley Cyrus, every other artist on that list was more deserving of that award. Had a bigger year. They were more active, like H said. Chart topping albums and singles. Like really a lot of other people. I'm baffled. I'm really baffled. The year before makes sense because Billie Eilish was really in these streets, as Future would say. But like last year, 2020, she wasn't around. She dropped like one single or something like that last year?
That's it,
one single. And bro, I don't understand. Like, is it really? I don't know. For me personally, I've said this to you before actually, that I feel like her is the Grammys, golden child, where whenever her is nominated, she'll win at least one thing. She'll win.
Is that how it is with her, fam?
I think it's Billie Eilish's thing with the Brits, bro. She'll win. This is my hot take right now. From now on, if she's nominated, she'll win. She'll just win.
Yeah, no, even if she doesn't release anything it's like Beyonce as well, bro. Like for the Grammys, she won't release anything for the year, but then somehow she'll get nominated for an award and she'll win it. You know what I mean? So you get what you're saying, Jay. What are you saying, Kate?
Did they cancel last year, Brits, or was that?
No. Last year's Brits happened.
Okay, because I was thinking maybe they're giving her because of last year, so that would have fallen in for the 2019 album that she released, but that seemed to be the case. But I see here, oh no, actually, again, remembering Taylor Swift won the Global Icon Award, so they gave her that, I guess. So maybe that's the.
But I felt that Global Icon Award is more like an overall award.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head. So I don't know, but obviously we all, I think, yeah, like you said, Ariana Grande, me and H had Taylor Swift, and really want it. I mean, if that.
And Kev, do you want to tell them what you told me off camera? How you want to boycott the Brits for this nomination, or is that between us?
I'm gonna hold a placard outside the Brits headquarters, fam, and be like, "Yo, fam, you man messed up." But no, she's a good artist. Don't get it twisted. But I think Taylor from the nominees, and also the music that she released last year, and I very much liked her album as well. I would have given it to Taylor Swift, and it seemed like it would have been Taylor Swift, but for some reason, Billie Eilish won. I don't even know how. That's a massive plot twist. So
massive. I would have gone for Ariana. I feel like similar to Taylor, she had a very big year, album-wise, single-wise, XYZ. So it would have made sense. I'll be real, either of them artists make the most sense to win it for me. But yeah, surprised with this one.
Yeah, surprised with this one. But we're not too mad. I mean, Billie Eilish is a great artist, yeah.
We're not in it. Billy, don't send the fans after us.
Billy, please. Billy, please. Billy, please. Please.
Right, cool. So now moving on to British single. So we had 2020 Kid and Gracie, Don't Need Love, HN, AJ Tracy featuring Tay Keith, Rain, Dua Lipa, Physical, Harry Styles, Watermelon Sugar, Heady One featuring AJ Tracy and Stormzy, Ain't It Different, Joe Corey featuring Monique, Head and Heart, Nathan Doy featuring Kev's Boy KSI, Lighter, Garden Ray, Secrets, Simba featuring DTG, Rover, and Young T and Bugsy featuring Heady One, Don't Rush. Yeah, so Harry Styles, Watermelon Sugar, won that award, and obviously that's the song that me and Jay predicted would win.
Yeah,
I think you predicted that Dua Lipa's Physical would win.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously you got that wrong, unfortunately. Yeah, so yeah, what we saying, Kay?
I don't. To be fair, I mean, but the Watermelon Sugar was in that like 2019 or something like that, 2020.
When did that album get released?
I think 2018 or 2019, isn't it?
No, I think the album got released 2020, but the single.
No, what the Harry Styles? No.
Yeah, but I think the single came out 2019. It was like the lead single or something. Watermelon Sugar.
Yeah, it was the lead single, but I think the album came out 2019.
Yeah,
2019 as well. Yeah,
well, let me see.
But I think there's a cutoff point. I feel like it's similar to the Grammys, where like if it's like at the end of 2019,
yeah, then
it kind of.
I feel like this one. Okay, so Fine Line came out 2019, December 2019. So yes, fair enough. Okay, at least in 2020.
Yes. So the album came out last year. Okay, cool.
But when Watermelon Sugar came 15th of May last year. That's when it was released as a single.
Yeah, so it's a legible video.
My boy is like, you want it? Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you trying to, you get me start controversy? He didn't deserve it. He wasn't out in the year. You want
it? And Rolling Stone ranked it in 491 as one of the best albums of all time last year.
Last year or of all time, 491?
The Fine Line. That's the massive, that don't make no sense. But anyway.
What you saying? It was put on the 500 greatest albums of all time?
Yeah, the updated one.
Hey, listen, that's not for us to talk about.
Right? But either way, I mean, from the list and what we looked at, I mean, so it is what it is, really. That's all I can say, really.
I think there was a lot of deserving singles on there. Like Don't Rush was on there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Physical, like Kay was saying.
Yeah.
You could even make an argument for wasn't Ain't It Different on there as well?
Yeah.
Ain't It Different?
I didn't like that single though.
I don't think it's one of the Heady's strongest either, but you can make an argument for it. It was number 2 in a single. Even that Rover song, Baby's in a Rover, bro. For a period of time, it was a big song. Yeah. But to be fair, like we said, we predicted it. We knew it was going to happen. Like Harry Styles' first album. Is it his first album?
Yeah, I think it's his second,
Maybe first or second, I don't know.
First or second?
I think it's his second album, yeah. No, it's his second album.
Second of many albums, you feel me?
Yeah, but second of many, yeah.
It was a big single nonetheless. You can't lie, fam. Heard it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, to that fact, I mean, looking at the certification, it did very well, so.
Sold well, did well in the charts, and I think it's a pretty decent single. So I'm not too upset.
As well, yeah. No, the album had some great moments on it. So yeah, I'm not. I think even Jay, we said that if it was up to us, we would give it to Don't Rush, but we knew that that wasn't gonna win it. So
yeah,
eventually go with Watermelon Sugar. But yeah, man, like, it's a good single. So
it is.
I'm not even too mad about that one. Male solo artist. So for this one, we have AJ Tracy, Heady One, Jay Huss, Joe Corey, and Young Blood. And yeah, you know, none of us got this right.
no, I got. What was that British male one?
Yeah, we went for Heady, bro. We all went for Heady.
No, I went Jay Huss. I know for a fact.
No. We went Heady. We all said
trying to change it now, yeah.
No, I couldn't have said Heady One. I don't like Heady One like that.
No. We all said that we think that Jay Huss should get it, but we were all in agreement that Heady probably will get it. You can go back and watch the video, bro.
Guys, don't forget, go back and watch the video so you can satisfy what Kevin's saying.
But I can't. Like, looking at it, I'm happy that Jay Huss won it because he had the better album. The album was way better, fam. He was well deserving of it. So
do you know what?
It's good that he won it.
Sorry to interrupt, H, but coming from the interwebs, you know there was a bit of controversy behind this one as well. So I was looking at it last night, actually. So obviously Jay Huss won it, and a lot of people were upset that the Young Blood brother didn't win it. They thought he was more deserving. You know, I did some research into him. He had a #1 single. So did Jay Huss. But apparently they thought he was more deserving because he was more, you know, more relevant than Jay Huss at the time. What are your guys' thoughts on that right there?
I did say the reason why I feel like Jay Huss may not win it, even though I feel like he should, was because he wasn't active. Do you get it? You know, I did say that in my previous video. I think like that was the one thing that could go against him. You know, like others like Heady One and this Young Blood brother apparently were active. So, you know, like I do get what some people are saying. But if we're just basing it off of quality and you know, if we're just basing it off of who had the better album and who had the better project, obviously to me, it's Jay Huss, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Jay Huss is the best artist on there anyway.
To play devil's advocate for both of you, in fact, then would you say he was nominated? So would you say he should have had did they have a category for album?
Yeah, they did.
So
it was nominated for
Big Kim Simpson was nominated, yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say maybe he shouldn't have been nominated for the male artist, seeing as his album, the quality of the music was there, but as an artist, he wasn't present?
That's fair as well. That's fair. I mean, I hear what you're saying. Like, if you were gonna give him one, you would give him, you'll give him
the album.
The album, yeah, instead of the artist, because obviously the album was, again, for me, the best project of last year in the UK, especially. But they were never gonna give him the album over Dua Lipa's album. You know what I'm saying? So I guess maybe they said, you know what, let's just give him the Mel thing instead. But I get what you're saying, Jay. I get what you're saying.
What do you think, eh?
I don't think I've heard much of this Young Blood guy, so.
But we're talking more instead of, do you feel like Jay Huss should have just been nominated for the best album as opposed to the best male artist?
That's interesting. No, I still think he should have got nominated. He released the album in that year. And he didn't do much promo, but he still was technically active because he released one album. And you know, I think he didn't release singles, but again, that was his choice as well. So in terms of creating a quality content, in terms of male artists, he was the best one doing it. And for that they gave it to him, and that's fine. I mean, if that guy only released hot single. What did he release? I don't understand.
Young Blood? An album. He had an album and a couple singles. He had a #1 album though.
I mean, fair enough for him. I just feel like Jay Huss quality outshined him anyway. So even though I haven't heard the project though, admittedly, but I don't hear no one in the streets talking about Young Blood, possibly instead of the singles that if someone brings them up. But if he feels like that, then he's entitled to feel that way. So yeah.
We're gonna be reflecting on the International Male Solo Artist Award. So we got Bruce Springsteen, Burna Boy, Childish Gambino, Tape Impala, and The Weeknd. And this was a full house. We all predicted The Weeknd. You know what I'm saying? And he won the award. So I mean, that was a pretty easy guess, because The Weeknd had a sick year last year. You know, obviously the Grammys didn't give him his flowers. You know. But the Brits did, and again, I think it was well deserved. But yeah, man, Jay, what are you saying? A well-deserved winner.
It's already understood, doesn't need to be said.
Yeah, say no more. Okay.
Yeah, no, I agree with Jay. Like, what? Like, They could have thrown a surprise on my man, you know, because these awards show like to do that for no reason. But they kept it. They kept it. You know, they gave it to the right person. I mean, he had a phenomenal year, and he put out great music as well, man. So yeah, he deserves it.
To the last category that we gave a prediction on, we have the album of the year. So we have Arlo Parks, Collapsed in Sunbeams, Celeste, Not Your Muse, Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia, J House, Big Conspiracy, and Jessie Ware, What's Your Pleasure? And yeah, I mean, it went to Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia, which we all predicted. So yeah, we all got that right. But yeah, what you guys saying? Okay, I'll go to you first.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that she won it. I would have also be happy that J Hus with Big Conspiracy would have won it because that album is very, very good, isn't it? So either one of them two as well, man, it would have been great that they won it. I have no problem with. I like Future Nostalgia, so it's good. It's good. It's good.
How about you, Dre?
Yeah, happy with it. Completely happy with it. Like I know it was on Kevin's end of year list as well. You know, both of them, Big Conspiracy and his album. Yeah. So you know, well deserved. Obviously, I feel like J Hus's juju ran out, so he was only able to grab one award, didn't it? But you feel me? Like completely happy with it. Like Julie, but she deserves it, bro. She shouted out the nurses. Like, come on, bro. This lady, like, I really do, and I did say in our last video, we're seeing like one of a generational artist. I think personally, I think we are seeing a generational artist. So it's going to be very interesting to see where her career goes from here. You know, she's at the peak of the peak right now, so it'll just be interesting to see where she takes it. But yeah, well deserved award. You know, shout out her, man. Really shout out her.
Can I ask you a quick question? And I'll ask this to both you and Kate. Do you think she's on the same level now as Ed Sheeran and Adele?
Ooh, I would say she's just below. Do you know what? No, I would actually say she is. And the reason I would say she is because Ed Sheeran and Adele both broke America as well as the UK.
That's
I agree to some extent, but the numbers that Ed Sheeran and Adele do, they are absolutely astronomical. And I think with Dua Lipa, I'm not sure she'll ever reach that level. And it's not because of the quality of the music. I just feel like to get to that level, your music is even got to be even more, I don't know, simpler and even more catchier. Do you get me? And be a bit more contemporary. I feel like this album was a bit too old school in that way, so you got to be much contemporary than that. So yeah,
when we're talking about Dua Lipa and stuff like that, she's a good singer. She isn't like the strongest singer, let's be real. But yeah, I don't actually.
She's a great performer as well. Yeah.
Great performer as well. Great performer. I loved her performance and stuff. But like, yeah, I don't know if I can see it. It could happen. You get me? She could be like a Madonna, where Madonna wasn't an amazing singer, but every album she reinvented herself, and then people loved it. So we don't know in it, but I can't see it too much right now.
Yeah, and I think to add on to that, I feel like Dua Lipa will have to change her sound. I can't lie, man. Like, it needs to be that balladry, soulful type of shit, and that's the lane that she needs to sort of go with more into, fam. And like you man are saying, her vocal ability is not to that level of those that you man already mentioned. But I still feel like if she gone to that level, then possibly she could, I don't know, up her numbers, let's say. But they're very different artists anyway when you think about it. Like the music, like you can't, like Adele would never do Future Nostalgia. That's easily to put it. Do you get me? Like,
you know, one thing I do want to say though is shout out the Brits. I thought like in terms of like obviously we're in a pandemic right now. Well, we're coming out of it, gang business. But like the way that they shot, you know, the performances and stuff like that, I thought it was really well. Like a lot of them for me kind of resembled music videos, especially Headie One's performance.
Yeah, I saw Headie One's performance still. Like I watched the highlights in it.
Set design, stage design, it was incredible. They did the Kendrick camera swell thing. It was. I thought it was really good. Dua Lipa's performance, I thought was very well as well. Coldplay, like there was a lot of very, very good performances. Elton John's performance as well. The stage design for that was really incredible. So, you know, shout out to the Brits for making it still entertaining whilst, you know, adhering to social distancing.
Yes, of course.
Excellent. So, guys, you want me, I want you, baby, as Dua Lipa says. You feel me? That's the end of the video. Guys, let us know your thoughts. What did you think of the award show? Did you feel like anyone was more deserving of awards? Let us know your thoughts in the in the comment section below. You get me? It's been a minute since I've been on camera. And yeah, man, comment, rate, subscribe, and, you know, Still Colors over and out.
Peace.